So you want to know the story of one man? Well, you come to the right place. I love that boy. All right, I'm from the males club around here, and he took a liking to me when he was real young, and he started following me around every day. I worked the shit out of him. He'd do anything I told him to do. I mean, he just worked and worked and worked and worked. Finally, I let him work over here in the field. Well, one day during the holiday season, nobody showed up for work. Everybody was at this big festival they was having. He's the only one here, and I said, damn. Well, he's the only help I had, so we worked, and he's trying to impress me. I'll be damned if he did the work of 4 people. So when the end of the shift came there, my boss came to pay me, and he paid me for 5 people. And I said, no, it's just me and the boy here. And my boss laughed at me, and he was like, he just thought I was joking. And he paid me for 5 people. So from then on, I didn't ask for any more workers. I just had me and the boy. He did the work of 4 people, and I got paid for 5. I made a killing off that boy, and from that point on, I called him one man. So I got promoted, and they got me to working on the upper docks over here, and the boy used to swim across the water over there to work on the boat. It worked out just great. Well, up to that point, the boy had been living in a hole. You know, his folks didn't have nothing. He'd crawl in and out of that hole every day, and he was just exhausted at the end of the day now. So as the boy got older, he started to grow, and he was too big for that hole, so he used to climb up there on the second shelf there, and sometimes he's so tired he'd just fall out. So I moved him over up here in the workhouse, and that seemed to work out good. I made a killing off the boy, but I paid him the same damn wages. So I feel a little guilty about it, but so one day he was working so hard, he was so exhausted, he just fell asleep between the containers on the boat. And hell, I just left him there, let him sleep there for the night. Well, you kind of interrupted what I was doing with my special friend here, but that's the end of it for that part. Now, I'm going to let Mr. Poe tell you the rest of the story because he was on the boat. Yeah, and it was a long time ago, but we got up here that morning, and the boy was in between the containers where I found him, and I was like, God damn, boy, what am I going to do now? He ain't supposed to be on this boat. But he was a good kid, so I stowed him away on the boat and hid him, because, you know, down here in Trinidad, you violate the law, you get beat with these canes, these big, thick sticks that damn near beat you to death. So I fed him, and I hid him out, and gave him water to drink along the journey, and when he got to the USA, we just snuck him off the boat, and when they asked what his name was, I said One Man, because that's the only name we knew him by. So when we parted, he's been sending me money all these years back home in Trinidad, and we just love him to death. It's strange how he got over there, but sometimes karma follows you. He's a good kid. In one of his early letters that he wrote me, he told me what his real name was. He's Jimi Smith. But we back home in Trinidad, we've always called him One Man. We love him, we always will. He grew up in the salvage yard. He damn near was born there, and he wallowed around trying to find work every day, and I guess he just got lucky. Please, I'm just asking the world to help our people. If you don't mind, we are struggling. Please call our hotline now with your donations. Well, I don't call him gay, I call him curious, because he'd been trying to get to the line to go to that field for years, and it wasn't until he met Freddie that he was able to get a job and get to work. Now, Freddie didn't like him because he was a little darker than what he liked, but make no mistake about it, he had a deep affection for Freddie, and God bless his soul.